So today's Frightorial is actually a requested one, and it is also a pretty simple makeup thing. You can pretty much use it for like comic book characters, Ariel. It's very simple, and you can kind of change it and do things like that. But the requested tutorial itself was Mary Jane Watson from Spider-Man, and I took inspiration from the comic book side of things, so that's why it's kind of like a very simple makeup and everything like this. This is actually a requested tutorial, and it was requested by Marjorie Stark. I think that's how you pronounce it, but I love your name. It's absolutely amazing. So this was requested. If you want to see how to do this, then just please keep on watching. Okay, so I'm going to start off with an eye primer and just prime my lid. Then I'm going to be taking my Makeup Revolution Flawless palette. Now the thing is with comic book characters is, well, especially the female ones, is they don't tend to wear a lot of makeup, and even if they do, they have some pretty nice winged eyeliner and maybe like a red, a blue, purple, some kind of coloured lip. So their makeup tends to be very simple. So what I'm going to be doing is first of all taking this light shade here, and that's just going to go all over the lid. And then just to add a little bit of definition to my eye, I'm going to be taking this brown here and applying that to the outer corner and crease. The other thing about comic book characters or any kind of animated character is they always have like big eyes as well. So I'm just going to be lining my waterline with a white eyeliner. I'm just going to be taking my liquid liner and lining my top lid, just winging it out ever so slightly. And then I'm just going to curl my lashes and apply some mascara. And then this next bit is actually totally optional, but you can apply some lashes if you want. I have just to add a little bit of flair. So I'm just using these natural ones from Eylure. Okay, so moving on to my face, I'm just going to be taking my Rimmel Match Perfection foundation. And just using a damp makeup sponge to apply that. And then of course just taking my concealer and going under my eyes, around my nose, and all the usual places that I normally conceal. And then you just want to apply a powder over the top just to make sure that everything stays set. Okay, so the difference between myself and Mary Jane is Mary Jane's a redhead. I'm not. I used to be because I used to dye my hair red, but I'm not a redhead anymore. So I'm currently having to wear a wig, hence the wig cap. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do my eyebrows to go with the wig. So I'm going to be taking the red that I used for the Poison Ivy one, because this seems to match, or it looks like it's going to match the wig quite nicely. So I'm just going to fill in my eyebrows how I normally would. Okay, so before I actually move on to like blush, contouring, lipstick, things like that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a few little freckles, because if you look at the Spider-Man comics, depending on who's drawn them and how it's been written and everything, Mary Jane does actually look like she has some kind of freckles. I'm actually going to be using eyebrow pencils for this, because I've tried them out and they're a little bit too creamy for my eyebrows, but they'll be perfect for this. So literally all you have to do, take your eyebrow pencils. I've actually got 2 different coloured eyebrow pencils, because if you actually look at freckles, or if you look at anybody that's got freckles, no one freckle, they're like never the same colour. So I've got 2 freckles just to make it look a little bit more realistic. So you just put your pencil to your nose, or wherever you want it, and just dot. I'm actually going to do, just go over, this is the sponge that I used for my foundation. I'm just going to go over and lightly press over the freckles, and all that does is it just fades them a little bit, but it makes them look a little bit more in the skin. Okay, so now I'm going to be doing some contour and bronzing, because them comic book characters have some damn sharp cheeks. So I'm just going to be taking my usual contour / bronzing powder. It's actually a bronzer, but I use it to contour as well. And I'm going to contour my cheeks out. And I'm just going to bronze my skin up a little bit as well. Blush to my cheeks, I'm going to be taking this palette here. This is Blush Goddess from Makeup Revolution. And I'm going to be taking this pink shade here. And adding a dusting of that to my cheeks. Again, this next bit is actually completely optional, but I'm going to add a little bit of a highlight, again, just to give something extra to the look. So I'm going back to my Blush Goddess palette, and I'm going to be taking this shade here and applying that where I would normally highlight, so my inner corner of my eyes, my eyebrow, bone thingy, cheeks, down centre of my nose, the usual places. Okay, so now I'm going to move on to lips, and again, if you look at Mary Jane, she's either got a natural lip or a red lip, but 9 times out of 10 she's got a red lip or a reddy orange kind of lip. It's some shade of red. So I am going to be doing the red lip, but I'm going to be doing a different kind of light take on it. I'm going to be doing like the red lip, and then I'm just going to add a little bit of a darker red on the outer corners. Like an ombre kind of effect. So I am going to be lining my lips to start off with, and please just excuse my lips at the minute because they are chapped to buggery. So I'm just going to line my lips. And by lining your lips, it just helps like lipstick or whatever lip product you put on top of the pencil just to last longer. So I'm going to be taking Big Bang by Rimmel's Apocalips and applying this to my lips. Now you always want to make sure, if you're wearing like red lipstick or dark lipstick, you always want to make sure you blot your lips, because otherwise it ends up on your teeth and it is not pretty. So normally you'd do this with a tissue, but I don't have a tissue to hand at the minute, so I'm just using a cotton pad. And then I am just going to go in with a little bit of my Rimmel Kate lipstick in 107, and this is just going on the outer corners. Okay, so that's the makeup portion of this look. It's very simple, very easy, but most comic looks tend to be. I'm just going to go ahead and apply my wig. So long as well. Look how pretty it is. Literally, I've not had it out. This is the first time I've had it out. And this is going to be an education trying to put a wig on with fake nails. I don't know whose bright spark idea that was. Anyway. So, yeah. Just going to go in ahead and apply this. Okay, so that was the tutorial. Like I said, it was actually really, really easy, and it was requested. I'm going to link where I got the wig from in the description box below. The makeup is very comic book generic, so it's very simple. The lip colour you can change up, and then you can just kind of like swap hair colour and stuff like that. That was the video. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. If you like these kind of like simple Halloween tutorials, then I can do more. Just let me know in the comments below. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Please feel free to follow all of my social media, so it's like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, stuff like that. So yeah, I'm going to start rambling now. I'm just going to go and start rambling. So I hope you all have an amazing day. Stay beautiful, stay awesome, and I shall see you all soon. Bye.